Well, my daddy left home when I was free, and he didn't leave much to maul me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, don't blame him, 'cause he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and he named me Sue. Well, he must have thought this is quite a joke, and got a lot of laughs from some folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. And I tell you, life isn't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town just to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, and I'd kill the man whoever gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. Hit the town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. Was an old saloon on a street of mud. There at a table he was dealing studs. Sat a dirty old mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old. Looked at him and my blood ran cold. And I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the walls and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I can't really remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and then I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough. Man's gonna make it. He's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to go get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, "Now you fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, man, you got the right to kill me now. And I wouldn't blame you if you do. Well, I'll thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." I got all choked up, threw down my gun. I called him my pie and he called me his son. And I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try to win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna call him Bill or George or fucking anything but Sue. I still hate that name.